On Wednesday the 11th of October, Alton Towers announced the Alton Towers Dungeons on their Facebook page with a link to a website saying if you miss it you will be gutted. So this confirms that Alton Towers will be getting a Dungeons attraction in 2019. Now where the location of the said Dungeons will be is still unknown and unconfirmed, but from what we've seen we can only imagine that the new location will be set for where the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride is at the moment. Last week, Scarefest weekend opening, somebody over on Facebook managed to get their camera over these high wooden fences, and there's been a lot of gardening around. So if you look at this photo here, this is overgrown. From Scarefest it's all been pruned, and there's also a Merlin's Magic Making fan there as well. So there's a lot of activity over at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so I can only imagine that this is set to be the new location for the Alton Towers Dungeon in 2019. Now if you think of it, you know, we could have had the dungeon in the Towers, but obviously they've gone, well, it's still yet to be confirmed anyway, so it could be in the Towers, it could be in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but my guess is it's going to be in the former Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride. I don't know how this is going to reflect on with having Cloud Cuckoo Land, so maybe they might change some of the theming in Cloud Cuckoo Land to match the theme of these dungeons, or like they had Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, just leave it to its own separate attraction and not bother re-theming other areas. So we're going to Scarefest next on the 25th of October, so I'll try and bring as much content to the channel as possible to see what sort of activity is going around there. I know if you think of it from the pictures that we've already seen, we've not got a long time until the season finishes, so that's when work on the exterior and proper construction work can take place when the park's closed. So who knows, it may still be in the Towers, or it could be in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride area, but from what my guess is, it's definitely going to be in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory ride, because it seems like there's a lot of work going around there at the moment. So who knows, we'll have to wait and see for the 2019 season. Like I said, I'll try and bring as much content as I can when I next visit the park, so obviously we can take a look to see what's going on. As also I will mention, I apologise for the cold sore at the bottom of my lip. Last weekend I spent 2 days at Alton Towers. I come home and this decides to develop, so yeah, that's always nice. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already seen it, have a look at the link that's in the description. This was the link that Alton Towers put a status on their Facebook with, and this is obviously sign up for a newsletter. So, you know, we've all signed up for newsletters before and not received pretty much nothing. So who knows, we'll have to wait and see for what the 2019 season brings. But Alton Towers Dungeons has been confirmed, and whether they might install a drop tower in there from the Subterra buildings, you know, we've seen it in Blackpool, they have the Drop Dead ride with the ABC drop tower, so who knows, we might see a drop tower in there because they have got the room for it, but we'll only have to wait and see. At this moment in time we can only speculate, so like I said, we'll bring as much content as we can coming across to towards the end of the season, and thank you very much for watching. As always, links will all be in the description below for our social media channels, and I hope you like the brand new 4K quality. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.